on March the 8th, Jerome Powell will be giving the Humphrey Hawkins testimony as he speaks to US Congress. And investors will be looking at it very carefully to see how hawkish or dovish Powell's speech is perceived to be. Now, if you just take a look at short-term interest rate markets, what we've noticed over the last 5 weeks, expectations have gradually been ticking higher that the Fed will need to be more aggressive to contain a surging inflation as well as a very tight labour market that doesn't show any signs really of pulling back, not in any meaningful way at this point. So as a consequence, ster markets are expecting a Fed peak of around that 5.5% area for July and September of this year. Now, it wouldn't be a surprise to have Powell speak up more aggressive interest rate expectations from the US, because that's what markets have been pricing in. We had a very hot US retail sales, hot CPI, hot PPI. We've also seen core PCE ticking up, the Fed's preferred measure of inflation. But the question is, a lot of that's been priced in now. So Jerome Powell's going to need to be going, maybe 6% or higher in terms of expectations to get this to shift. Now, if you just take a look at the seasonal direction of the S&P 500 heading into this Humphrey Hawkins testimony, that's the name of this speech, this semi-annual speech that Powell's giving today. That's what it's known as. And the S&P 500, over the last sort of 15 years, 29 different events, it's tend to gain into the meeting and out of the meeting. So what we want to look for today, the day of the speech, what we want to look for is if Powell is perceived to be more dovish, if he takes comfort from the disinflationary process, if he sees a soft landing ahead, if he hints that the peak is just around the corner, then definitely expect some S&P 500 upside out of that meeting. That's the key thing to be looking for as we approach the testimony. It's due out 3 o'clock UK time, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so watch out for Powell's speech on Wednesday this week. What we talked about in this video is fundamental analysis surrounding the S&P 500 and the Humphrey Hawkins testimony. We want to put seasonals, fundamentals and technicals all together for a great trade. We have the latest high probability swing trade ready for you right now to grab. Just click below this video and we'll send it to you straight away.